And welcome back. We got more Metroid Fusion.
Yippee!
Today, we're gonna go get the virus suit.
Yippee!
And maybe have some encounters with a certain SAX.
Yippee?
Yes, yippee. We love the SAX, right?
I am, not to get the part, restricted immediately, but I am horny for the SAX.
Now that we got the speed booster, I'm ignoring you. We can do the best part of this game, which is go on the elevators with the speed booster active.
Does it, carry all throughout the, loading?
No, it stops.
Oh, okay.
But you can watch it. Like, I started the elevator and it just stops. Because you have a limited time for the Shine Spark.
Yeah, I didn't know if it just, stopped the timer that is, counting down when you have the charge or whatever.
Nope, it still goes because, if you charge your weapon, you have to keep holding that button even in cutscenes and loading screens. As soon as you let go, even during those, it will stop charging.
Yeah.
Versus, some of the Mega Man X games where...
Which will just freeze
sometimes it'll hold it. Other times it won't. It's inconsistent in those.
Normally, it just kind of freezes the whole game, because back then that was a standard practice in video games, which was to just freeze the entire processing of the game to have cool effects, like the game slowing down or whatever.
Mm-hmm. But we got more data, or we got more doors to unlock, so this is another. There's another section where you kind of have to figure out where to go. So I like these sections. They're cool.
Yeah, it's only a problem when it's we're going to trap you in this small confined spot until you figure out what tile you need to bomb. That's the only time I dislike Metroid exploration. Shine Spark? Oh, well, I guess you don't need it, but...
Yeah. There's not really any required Shine Spark areas in this game.
Required for beating the game, but... None required for beating the game, but plenty required for getting 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, so that'll come later.
Metroid Zero Mission sure loves to do that, too.
Yeah, I've seen some of those Shine Spark puzzles. Probably much harder than what Dread does, just because Dread makes more complicated ones, but Dread's Shine Spark controls are so good.
Yeah. Dread's Shine Spark controls are just so peak. Being able to land on a slope or Shine Spark into the slope, which you can do in these games, but they have full sections designed for it, where you're you're doing the speed booster, you're doing the charge, you gotta go, and you kind of gotta do this Sonic the Hedgehog freaking jumping around a room on a bunch of different slopes to maintain your Shine Spark. You can even wall jump with it now, and do these crazy wall jump puzzles. So good in Dread.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, this is Fusion. I'm just kidding. This game's great.
I'm stupid. I didn't take the obvious way out. I swear I did a test playthrough. I'm just dumb, okay?
Listen, sometimes you just forget. I didn't talk about it at all when we did the...
Don't do that either.
God dang it. I didn't talk about it at all when we did Super Metroid, but there were plenty of times where I accidentally meandered in the wrong direction. And, yeah. Wasn't pretty.
Mm-hmm.
But that was mainly, I think, the big one for that was in Ridley's area of Norfair. I definitely did that area incorrectly, based on the guide that I was using. Spider boss.
Yeah, this boss is probably going to be a wall. An absolute wall the first time you play this.
Oh, yeah. It took. I remember this boss took me. I want to say like 10 tries before I got it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like if you know the pattern, it's like theoretically one of the most simple in the game.
Yeah.
But he just does so much damage. You will die.
It's a lot of damage, and it's a really awkward pattern.
Yeah.
Like, insanely awkward. He does not mess around.
Yeah. Man, this game, and like playing this game and then playing like Other M, makes me like see the vision of that game a lot better. And man, I would really like another attempt at the 3D Metroid in that style. Because, you know, I'm kind of burnt out on Prime at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Which is now, that is the 3D Metroid for now, at least. And it's like, it's good, but I don't think it's nearly as good as 2D Metroid, and it never will be.
Yeah. It's the predicament of being a Metroid fan.
Ow!
Hi, buddy.
This is Cybertroop Bigfoot.
Yeah, the main thing I can say is stay on the wall.
Yeah, you want to shoot the mandibles, not the body.
Uh-huh.
Which is kind of hard to aim when he's jumping around like a bastard.
Yeah, you gotta shoot the main center, but avoid the fire.
Oh, you do have to shoot the main center. I thought you had to shoot the front legs. But I guess not. It has been quite. I need to just play through this.
He's
game.
got armor. He's got armor plating.
Yeah, see, my instinct as a gamer is like the big blue things is what I want to shoot and like take the armor down and do like massive damage or something. I don't know.
Yeah, this thing's kicking my ass.
Ow, ow, ow. Oh no, you're gonna die, aren't you? Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun.
So yes, even
uh-oh. It's all right.
Yeah, even if you're good at this game, it can still kick your ass. Oh, I'm not good at this game, by the way.
Oh, so we're just starting the part over. Welcome to part 3 of Metroid Fusion. Classic Metroid moment.
Hey, I had to show at least one death run in this game because the bosses in this game are pretty infamously hard.
Yeah.
And also, I thought my performance in that fight was really, really bad. So I'm like, I just wanted to show it off.
All right, but counterpoint. There was a save room right before that boss.
But you see, if I only save at the start of parts, it makes recording easier.
But saving makes jump cutting so much easier.
Yeah. Here we are.
It's fine. It's more Metroid to watch. I can't complain.
It is more Metroid. It is more Metroid. And again, I thought that was a pretty funny attempt. It just went so horribly wrong. But basically, what you want to do in that fight is when you start, you just want to stay around his center of mass and just pump missiles into him.
Mm-hmm.
And if you move just a little bit to the left or right, depending on which way he shoots the bomb, you will avoid the bomb. Which will, and then you just gotta crawl back to him. If you do that, you'll also avoid the fire. If you just get
Right.
that pattern down, he's barely gonna hit you. That's how you want to do that fight.
Mhm.
Which we'll get to see when I actually get back there.
Hey, we gotta do all the item collection again.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You know what the advantage is, though? We get to hear this again.
I guess. It's some penance.
Of course.
I do like that you can absorb the X before they become an enemy. Like
Yeah.
if they first spawn in. It's again,
It's
it's like
great
other
detail.
games I feel like would make them unabsorbable until like the enemy is spawned. But like this game has like Metroid always has amazing gameplay consistency.
There's your Shine Spark.
Wow. I'm happy. I lied.
I almost walked through that.
I was gonna say, well, you could have got more speed or more room to run for the speed booster, but no, that's not how that works. 'Cause
Not for that door,
The
no.
door. The gate,
Yeah.
they have to shoot it from the other side.
Oh, god damn it. I was so annoyed at that. Yeah. That's pretty much like most of how you're going to be using the wall jump in this game. Because either they realized they didn't want it to be a speedrunning trick for sequence breaking, or it was always just intended to be another maneuverability, another maneuver you could do.
Yeah.
But I also just think that this game, they only wanted it to be linear. Because, like, I wonder, like, when this game came out, I wonder if it, like, did critics point out how linear it is in reviews? Like, was that feedback they even got? Did anyone even notice? It's like, I don't know how
feel
big,
like
the
it
Metroid
was
community was at that
because,
time.
well, you gotta think about it this way. This is the first 2D Metroid game since Super, and that released 8 years before this game. So the hardcore Super Metroid fan base is already well established. So at least in the fandom, 100%, they were complaining about the linearity. I would imagine some reviewers also did, because it's very clearly a completely different design mentality than Super Metroid was.
Would reviewers have even noticed that? Because I think we all know reviewers don't play a game more than once.
Well, not necessarily in terms of sequence breaking, but they would have noticed the increased dialogue and the map markers telling you where to go.
And,
so
and
they
those
would
were
have
elements
known.
that were reduced, but like the general linearity and travel around the world is
Well,
kind of
I think-
in a similar predicament in
I think-
Zero Mission.
I think getting... Well, in Zero Mission, it is
If you don't go to the
optional.
door, he doesn't appear.
Oh.
Also,
That's
if you don't go to that door on the left, he doesn't appear.
Well, now.
It's really funny. Anyways, take two.
Okay,
But right
so
this time.
when he's jumping, I think it's better to just sit in one spot and try and time your missile rather than trying to follow him.
I got plenty of missiles. It's not an issue.
It is annoying when it looks like you should hit him, but the animation for him pulling out his like grenade launcher backpack thing hasn't finished.
Yeah. On replay, this is probably what most of the boss fights are going to look like. Relatively smooth. Maybe you'll
Yeah.
die once and then you'll remember how to play it.
Yeah, this bastard's already done.
It's pretty easy, but as you can see, he's not dead.
He has a brain. I just noticed that.
Yeah, it's really cool. I love his design. It looks so cool.
I always just thought it was a dumb, mindless, LOL, mech.
No, that's an
Lamau.
advanced weapon system.
And it makes sense why the X would be able to,
I missed so badly on that.
Is that boss an X parasite?
No. Nope.
Oh, okay.
It's the only non-X Parasite boss.
It could be because it has organic matter.
No, it's not. It's not an X parasite, I believe.
Well, no, I'm saying it could be if the X wanted to take that form.
If they could get through the armor and even fight it. That's another thing.
Well,
It may have just killed everything.
It probably would take a bit longer, but they were able to get through Samus's armor.
Yeah, but Samus's armor wasn't, built for its Chozo. I don't know. It's bioorganic.
I feel like the
Armor.
Chozo would make suits that are immune to the X. Considering they invented the Metroid to combat the X, so they clearly had experience with the X. So I don't freaking know how it got in Samus's suit. It didn't even necessarily have to get into Samus's suit. It got on Samus's suit, and it took the form of that and her inside of it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I want to say, if you go the right way for this, it's probably one of the shortest sections in the game.
Yeah.
It's just bam, 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 and you're already there.
Yeah, that's something, I think we've talked about this before. It's something that a lot of modern indie Metroidvanias don't do for me, and that's be as quick and snappy as Metroid games are. Like,
Yeah, because they're always focused on the exploration element and just making it
Yeah.
awe-inspiring, which is cool. But, I play Hollow Knight, and then every other game does the same thing. And it's like,
yeah.
boy.
The only, like, it's not like full indie, but the only indie Metroidvania that really does that for me is the original Ori and the Blind Forest. Ori and the Blind Forest is a short game, and you are constantly going to new areas and
Yeah.
doing new things.
Yeah,
I love that game.
And you also have a very, very fast movement, so despite
Yeah.
how big the maps are, you get through them pretty speedily.
Like, Ori is similar to Samus in this game and in Zero Mission. Everything, like, comes out instantly. You press left on the analog stick while you're on the ground, you're gonna start moving left. Whatever. But then is paired with, like, a floatier jump. And it kind of gives that game its own unique platforming flow while still giving me that fast, snappy kind of gameplay that I like from this and Zero Mission and Dread and stuff.
Okay, so this is one of my favorite sections, but if this is your first time ever playing it, this section will destroy you.
I'm struggling to remember what you do after that boss.
Alright, so here you have to go. This is where you get the Varia suit.
Okay.
But before you get the Varia suit, you need the Varia suit to go into Sub-Zero environments. And the X have figured this out. So now they're sending Sub-Zero X parasites. So now if you touch these ones, they damage you.
But I think you can stun them.
You can, but there are still some that are probably going to get you, and they take massive damage out of you.
Yeah. Oh, but look
And,
at
like-
the vibes of this area.
Yeah,
Vibes.
it's horror.
Dude, I love how they really put it's just another thing of Metroid just being unmatched. The map design all feeling very man-made. And still having these natural environments while they're not like truly natural, they are like meant to simulate environments.
Yeah, and that's especially true for this one, because like Super Metroid has oh, he got me anyways.
Ow.
But like, Super Metroid has the mix of Chozo environments and natural cave environments.
Yeah.
So this is just fully man-made, and it's really cool.
This area kind of looks like... Is this space station built into an asteroid?
No, it's just a space station with several habitats based on SR-388.
Okay, because I was thinking that could be like a mining area where they're actually digging into the rock of the asteroid that the ship is a part of.
Oh, I guess also some areas based on Cetus. I think those guys go down in like 1 or 2 shots, but the missiles are more satisfying, so I'm using those. Super missiles, man. Uh-oh, where can I go? Oh, hey.
There it is. Yippee.
Yeah, just take what looks like the most straightforward path. Don't do exploration into this area until after you get the thing.
Oh, I just looked it up. It is built into a gigantic asteroid.
Oh.
It's a gigantic asteroid with like...
Uh-oh.
You can see like the lights of like a ship. Oh, hey.
Alright. Don't be brave. Just let this happen.
Power bomb. It would have been cool if that did like massive damage to you or something.
Percentage damage, that would bring you almost to death, yeah. But
And
like,
then
you see, then if you got caught, you would actually be dead, and there is no possible chance of surviving.
Yeah, but counter. Oh. Counter. They could have just put like an E-tank nearby or something.
I didn't think I was gonna make that. I was scared shitless there. I was like, holy shit.
Ah, she
Because,
turned
let
into
me tell
fucking
you-
bugs.
Let me tell you, this section sucks when the SAX has to chase you. Because it's not like it's a straightforward path out. They like to make you have to work for it. They're cruel about it.
Ow.
I don't know if there's really anything you can do about that. Don't destroy all those boxes. There's more of those X's in there.
You can like you can avoid that box entirely, I'm pretty sure.
Perhaps, but whatever. And now they can absorb the data transmission rooms.
Dun dun dun.
So they also have Ethernet ports on them.
They got Ethernet ports.
Though I like to think they have some of the SAX's abilities of Samus's suit, and that's why that works. It's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, this.
All right, look at that. It has an armor like a Varia suit. You have to use the charge shot for this. It's a little unclear. So
This cave area is definitely way too natural to be man-made. This is like definitely the only area in the game that's like not fully man-made. So that's why I was like making sure. 'Cause yeah, it makes sense if they're stationed inside of a gigantic asteroid that they could be mining into it to make space, make more space or gather materials or whatever. I just love Metroid environments.
this stupid thing has just like the most specific pattern to not make it easy to just keep jumping over it. And I know, I guarantee it was intentional.
Well, I think it is like just moving towards you, but it has a little momentum behind it. So it like it has a little bit of weight, so it like kind of sways. If it goes past you, it kind of has to slow back down.
So you can't just jump over it and just keep looping it.
Yippee, new suit. Ew. Not a fan.
Yeah, pulsates.
Well, the pulsating's not what I'm talking about. I don't like the color of the Varia suit in this game.
Yeah. I wish there could have been like some key art of it to see what it looked like.
Yeah.
I love that these things will just hunt you down now. But once you come back into this room and as you progress through the level, they start hiding. And it's a great detail.
They've learned.
So then in later maps, they're just a bigger health pack. It's a fantastic detail.
Yeah.
Not an issue at all in Dread, because by the time the X show up in that, you already have the Varia suit.
Right.
Oh, I missed that. You know what that means?
Time
You know
to
what
go
that
back
means?
up.
Oh, yeah.
I think
always
maybe you could get up
No.
there, but
Maybe with bomb jumping, but I don't
Yeah.
think bomb jumping works in this game. That's right, run, you bitches.
I'm actually not sure about whether or not the bomb jumping works.
I thought they like spaced it out in this game so it doesn't work.
Ow.
Ooh, that worried me for a sec.
Bomb everything.
No, bombing won't help you here. It's in the ceiling.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
See, sometimes it's pretty obvious. But, not to the developer who made the God of War games.
And that was from
This
Dread, which
just
is even more obvious than this game.
Yeah, this is just bad game design. I have no clue where I have to go.
Okay, to be fair, he makes a very different style of games, even though he's a game designer. But I still feel like he should understand the art of all game design.
Yeah, he should know better, but he doesn't, does he? He kind of sucks at video games. Every time he streams something, he's just completely ass at it. And,
I've only ever seen that one.
yeah, he has a few pretty famous clips out there. But like, I know developers can't possibly design a game for everyone, for every possible skill level. But it's just funny when a game designer plays a game and sucks at it, you know? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, it's like the same logic as watching a reviewer review a game that they already don't like in a genre or a franchise, you know.
Right.
Where it's like, well, you already don't like it. Why are you here?
Yeah, and it's also like, I guess, like, as someone who went to college for game programming, who is also a big gamer, I guess I can fathom the idea of someone who doesn't actually play video games being a game designer, because it's a job to them, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
It's an artistic endeavor. They don't necessarily have to play video games to be interested.
Item mimics.
What the hell? I completely forgot about that.
It's one of my favorite things here. But on that topic, Miyazaki, Hidetaka Miyazaki, I think does not play games.
Really? That's surprising to me.
Yeah. Because, like, that's why I think a lot of the easier items are in Dark Souls, because, like, he said he uses all of them. That's how he makes the game playable for him. When he designs them.
I
And
wonder
he makes use of, like, everything.
what drove him to design such a challenging game system, only to also design it in there, methods to subvert it. I wonder what the thought process behind that was.
Maybe he got into some more games after he became a designer. I don't know. Or I could be wrong and talking out my ass. I am talking out my ass right now.
I feel like he is probably more into games now than he was, at least, because he's well, at the very least now, he greenlit and like oversaw the production of Elden Ring Night Rain, which is a very, very arcadey multiplayer kind of Souls game. And he's also like currently the lead behind the Duskbloods, which is another multiplayer driven experience, like multiplayer first and foremost rather than Souls where it's like a secondary element normally.
Yeah. And his first project upon joining From Software was, well, I guess it wasn't his first project, but he eventually became director of Armored Core 4 and 5.
Right.
Which are famous for being very different from the rest of Armored Core.
Right.
And changing its sort of direction.
Speaking of the multiplayer of Souls games, I love, because this is like the one thing I know about the development of those games. I love that he was inspired by some random passerby helping him through like get his car out of the snow or something like that.
It was like a blizzard.
Yeah.
And like, I guess they were like stuck on a hill. So they like had to have cars literally bump into each other to push themselves up the hill.
Yeah.
So it's like you get up to the hill and all you can do is just go. So you had no idea who helped you and if they got out. And that was kind of the idea behind it.
Yeah.
And then somewhere along the way it got twisted into, but what if they were evil?
Well, I mean, yeah, that happens in real life too. You're walking along and suddenly someone wants to stab you. So, you know.
Yeah. And now we have one of the most famous enemy systems in gaming.
Man, it'd be great if we had like a Souls Let's Play to do. That'd be great.
Yeah. I wonder who's on top of that.